Hello, Ryan. How are you?
How you doing? You alright?
Nice to see you.
And you.
Come in.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, come in.
So Dave, thanks for letting us come over.
You're more than welcome.
The idea of this video is for you to take us round, give us a tour.
Yes.
So you've been here 30 years?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, I've been here 30 years, nearly. Not quite nearly.
Yep.
A bit of exaggeration, but you know, really, the children have grown up and progressed, and obviously flown the nest. We've done a load of modifications and advancements and innovation around the house, and I think we're sort of exhausted with this one, and now we want to move on. So realistically, you know, there's a lot of things we've done that could be built on, and I'll show you some of the stuff up in my thoughts and upstairs what could be done for advancements if anyone's interested in getting their teeth into a project, or they can just take it for what it is. It's really a lovely family home with lots of space, lots of freedom, and lots of, you know, when children get a little bit older, they've got a little bit of privacy, and it's a really nice house for that, because you've got lots of little areas where they can all have their own little spaces.
Fantastic. Well, that's why I thought we'd do this video, because words don't do justice, obviously, what the house has got to offer. So you can see the potential it's also got as well. Yeah. So come, let's take you around then.
Thank you. So hi Ryan, we're upstairs now. 4 bedrooms, quite spacious in themselves, but I think a lot of people now want even more space, and the trend is to go even bigger. So there is options here, which I've thought about, that you could convert this property. Currently it's a 4-bedroom property, but you could quite easily turn it into 5. And my thoughts on this would be that you could convert this space here, if we come into this bedroom here. So this bedroom sits in between, I mean, this is the grandchildren's bedroom when they visit at the moment, but this bedroom sits in between 2 other large bedrooms. So what you could do is convert part of this into a Jack and Jill bathroom suite, and then what you can do is have a stair leading up into the loft space. Now the loft space is a very high apex, so you could quite easily fit 2 ensuite rooms up there, so you can actually build yourself up into a 5-bedroom property. Welcome to the living room. Quite a spacious living room. We've sort of opened this out quite a lot and sort of done a few things by taking out doorways and things like that, and there's a bit of an extension on the back, as we know. But one key thing we've done here was we opened ourselves up into the garden. So in summer months, especially like now in this part of Essex, beautiful sunshine, lovely sunny day, you can actually utilise this to come from your living room out into the garden space. You can see here we sometimes have breakfast, you know, under the gazebo, and then you can go on to the jacuzzi. Now what you could do here is to structure some form of hard walkway and a little bit of privacy over the jacuzzi, and now you can literally just walk in and out and walk through with complete relaxation in whatever you want to do, whether you want to sit in here and watch the telly, whether you want to then go and have a dip in the pool and go outside and then do a bit of sunbathing or just relaxing. You've got those 3 options. You can do that now, but what I'm saying is if you put some form of hard walkway around here, you could probably do it all year round. Well, Ryan, welcome to the garden. I love this garden at times. I mean, when we first moved in here, it was a complete garden, but we segregated it into different sections, as the one I'm in now. This is beautiful. When you've had one of those really hard days at work, and you come back, get your cup of coffee, sit back here, and just contemplate your thoughts, and you're looking back at the house, which is quite a good view anyway, and you can listen, especially on days like today, listen to the birds in the bay tree, listen to the birds out the back in the back walkway, and it's just so peaceful, and it's really nice just to unwind that little bit up here, out the way, until you've collected your thoughts, and then off you go again. It's such a nice place, so cheers. So Ryan, another favourite spot of mine at the moment is this particular one here, where you can sit down, listen to the pond bubbling away in the background, and get another view from the garden. Because we're sort of a south-facing garden, you tend to get the sun most of the day. It's really nice, and as it comes across, you've got a lot of different spots in the garden that become sun traps. This is quite nice to sit here, sometimes with a little bit of shade from the pagoda. What you've got here is a building that we constructed a while back now, when we were actually working from home, and we've turned it, as we know now, into a bar recreation area. But this has got so much versatility. You could turn it into a small gym, you could turn it into some form of studio, you could build on this and open the front up completely, so you can have it as a complete summer house. There's loads of opportunity here where you could actually utilise this for a number of different things, and I think that, like, we've turned it into a bar, as you can see from the pictures, and it effectively like a recreation room, but there are so many things you could do with this. Ryan, we're now in my workshop at the moment. This is actually, we worked from home from this area for a little bit, but now we turn it into a workshop and a bit of storage, etc. This is actually connected to the double garage, as you can see from the door just behind you. It's connected to two very large spaced areas that could actually house two cars. But we do know that other people in the area have converted this complex in itself to effectively a self-contained flat. So if someone was looking after maybe an elderly parent, or they had children that they want to give a little bit more independence to, obviously pending planning permission, which you'd obviously have to sort and get, this could turn into a self-contained apartment for somebody. So this is our extension, Ryan. We put this on because we felt after we opened up the main house, we wanted to create a much larger dining room for entertaining the guests. And it also sometimes feels like, although you're in the house, it feels like you're sort of more in touch with the garden, because it brought us out into the garden space. It's really nice, very spacious, lots and lots of light. Sometimes too much light, which is why we've got the lovely blinds on the windows and things to give us a little bit of anti-glare sometimes. So we're moving. Why are we moving? Well, we want another challenge, really. We want to be able to go into somewhere and make it our own again. This particular property has, for us, been great fun, but now the children have gone, we're looking to go somewhere more specific for myself and Mandy. Areas that we're looking into, we want to stay in Essex because we've still got family and children and grandchildren here. But we are looking to be more out in the country, so to speak, and looking for that ability to have a little bit more of a rural spot rather than the centre of town. Because with rural comes, a little bit closer to the fishing lakes and the rivers, a little bit more able to go walking with the dogs and basically enjoy country life a little bit more than being sort of wrapped in a town type environment. So sort of local areas, Boreham we've been looking at, Haybridge, Burnham on Crouch, Malden, are all areas that keep popping up that sort of tick some boxes. But even as far as Finchinfield, Suffolk, Malden, places like that, we've also been considering, because they seem to have the sort of property that we're looking for, which quite a large space. We need to exercise our dogs in the garden and outside, as well as I quite like a little bit of gardening, a little bit of growing. Obviously, maintaining a fish pond is always a good hobby as well. So some of these sort of things, that's what we're really looking to move into.
So Dave, thank you very much for the tour.
More than welcome.
Loads of information there.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to view this lovely home, give us a call on 01268 56 55 55. Thank you, Dave.
Thanks so much, Rob.
Take care.
Take care.